Welcome to another edition of Faith Walk. I am your host, Reverend Dr. Abbey Wilson, and I just want to say I just give honor and praise and glory to God for allowing me to do this show. And I want to thank all those who are really supporting me in this show, and I just ask that you continue to support me in this show. And I would love to welcome my special guest, the legendary Umar Marvin McDowell. He is a native of Baltimore, Maryland. He lives right here in Maryland. He attended Houston Wood 181. He also attended Coppin State University. He is also the executive director of Umar Boxing Program. He's been boxing since 1972. And he is also married to the lovely, beautiful wife, Eula. And I just want to say thank you, Eula, for allowing me to have your husband on my show.
She's gonna like that.
Thank you so much, Marvin, for being a part of my show.
I love being here.
First of all, let the people know who is the legendary Umar Marvin McDowell.
Well, I'm just a person that's trying to help these kids in Baltimore, and instead of being part of the problem, I want to be part of the solution.
Right.
And I chose boxing because boxing saved me. So this is my gift to give back to the kids and set them on the right track.
But you do a beautiful job, and I just want to say I'm proud of you, for the person that you really are, and you're a true person, but you're a real person about what you do, in your program, and I just say thank you for just looking out for the kids.
I just thank you for having me here so I can get my story out.
Oh, I'm very blessed, very appreciated. Okay, well, what are some of the difficult tasks that you had to face growing up, Marvin?
Well, growing up in Baltimore City is very hard, and you just have to be conscious of everything that's going on and just try to stay out people's way so you don't get caught up into this foolishness.
Yeah.
And I grew up in the, in the 70s and 80s and 90s, and, during that time, heroin was the drug.
Yeah.
That everybody, was into, and I just try to do my best not to fall into that trap, and just try to be positive and be around positive people, and just try to do what I can do to keep my life right.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I can understand that because growing up on Baltimore City areas, there were some rough areas.
Yeah, Pennsylvania and Baker.
Sandtown.
Yeah.
Name of it, Gilmore.
Jordan Heights.
Yes.
I'm saying that those neighborhoods was like crazy.
Right.
And just had to keep learning how to maneuver your way through all that foolishness, and just try to get your life on it.
But did you actually get caught up in society like that?
Well,
before you boxed?
Well, there was a situation that I was in something that I shouldn't have been into, and I had to do something different.
Okay. And
that's when I started, getting into boxing because I was, with some of my friends, we used to go around getting in trouble. And we came across this recreation center on Calhoun and Gold Street. It was Ames Community Center. And they had boxing.
Right.
So I was a pretty good street fighter, So,
yeah, you could fight in the streets. They said you
my buddies, they dared me to challenge the guy that was in there that was boxing.
Okay.
So, me, I'm a rough guy, so I just go in there and I put the gloves on and I did pretty good with him.
Okay.
So then I just kept coming back. Next thing I knew, I took his place.
Wow.
And I got the bug, and that's been boxing. Boxing has been my life ever since.
Okay. Well, I'm glad. I'm very grateful that you didn't get caught up into the major storms in your life because, like you said, you could have done that.
Yeah.
But boxing was a way in for you to learn, as a way out for you not to get into bad situations in your life.
Because to be good at what you do, you have to abstain from so much stuff. You have to abstain from smoking, drinking, all the ills in society. You have to stay away from it if that's the life that you want to live. So that's the life that I chose, and it saved me because all the crazy stuff that was going on, I had to abstain from it, and
Okay.
and it helped me to be the person that I am today.
Wow. Well, that's wonderful, Marvin. That's wonderful. Being a boxer, what influenced you to help save the youth in Baltimore City? What was your reason? I mean, what even got you started to want to just help the youth, other than keep them out of trouble? But there had to be some kind of grounded area for you to even want to start
Well,
that.
you know, like me coming up, I had guys in my life, like it was a trainer that used to work with me named Jimmy McAllister.
Okay.
You know, he really believed in me more than I believed in myself. You know, and he thought I could beat the world.
Right.
You know, anybody would come around, you want to buy? I got somebody for you, McDowell, glove up. You know what I'm saying? This Jimmy, this dude a heavyweight.
Yeah.
He weighed about 125 pounds, you know. But he had that much confidence in me, you know, that he believed in me more than I believed in myself. And, you know, it really helped me. And Jimmy McAllister, he was a top featherweight boxer back in the 30s and 40s and 50s. And he's the only man on record that fought Willie Pep to a draw.
Wow.
And Willie Pep was a bad man back in the day.
Yeah.
You know? So, and then I had another mentor named Larry Middleton.
Okay.
He was a former heavyweight contender.
Right.
You know. Now, Mr. Jimmy McAllister, he put the hard stuff in me, and Larry Middleton was a thinker. He was a guy, like, he taught you the techniques, you know. So I had both of them in me. I was rough and I was smart.
Okay.
You know?
So boxing is more of your lifeline.
Yeah.
Where I'm not into boxing. I started out in shallow boxing. I never told you. I did shallow box. But being in karate and boxing did not match.
Yeah, but
it did not match.
It has similar techniques.
Yeah.
You know, and the strength and the mind and the courage that you need, all that goes together.
Yeah. Because as you know, I've been in the martial art for 36 years.
Yeah.
So that is a hard sport for a woman. But I maintained it and I did well in it. And boxing was like, karate was like my lifeline.
Yeah.
It saved me from being in the midst of getting into a lot of trouble out there in the street. Because I was trying to get in some trouble, but you know, having a mother and father that I had,
but
I didn't do it.
What helps out is that there's always a choice.
You just said the word,
You know?
choice.
Yeah, but if a lot of people are not aware of the choices that are out there,
Right.
sometimes they can always make the wrong choice.
Right.
So that's why it's people like us,
Wow.
you know, to really get these kids together and show them a different way and just give them hope that they can be and do, and
Absolutely.
you know, the world belongs to them.
Right. And I agree with you. But you're right. The choices you make in life is what's going to determine how you turn out to be.
That's right.
And it's just that simple. So, okay. Well, you give so much of your time, your love, your understanding to others. What joy do you get out of doing that, Marvin? Because you do so much for people.
You know, the joy that I get is the success that comes from what they do or for what I help them with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the joy that I have. You know, because, you know, you get these kids and, you know, they're so downtrodden, they don't believe in themselves, they're scared,
absolutely.
you know, and you build them up, and it's just like these kids are your children.
Right.
You know, you watch them grow, you see the change, and that's what keeps me happy, is that I can see them progressing.
Right.
You know, and you can just see the changes in them. You know, when you get a kid that come in that's shy,
Yeah.
all of a sudden, you know, he's all open and talking and dealing with people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you come in with kids that have been abused
Oh,
and
yeah,
kind of
right,
stay
a
away
lot of
from
them.
you. You know, it's just so many dynamics that goes on. The art of boxing can really change and save these kids' lives.
Wow.
You know, and I look at boxing in a holistic approach: mind, body, and goal.
There you go.
You know, and it really works, because some of the kids are in school, they're bullied, You know, some are shy, like I said. Some just need that male role model in their life.
Right.
So I'm saying we become so many different people. You know, like a father, a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
You know, a therapist.
Yeah.
You know, when you're dealing with kids and you really care about them, you just try to do anything and everything you can to help change their lives and make their lives better.
Right. I agree with you. I do the same thing in martial art.
Mm-hmm.
But it gives the child something to look forward to. Right. So what do you mean by no hooks before books? That's your phrase that you have on the front door of your gym.
That's the heart of my boxing program.
Okay.
See, I run a boxing program. See, everybody else run gyms. Mine is a program, which means that other things that's going on and life-changing things that's going on.
Okay.
And Umar is the Arabic word that means life.
Right.
So when I was putting Umar together, we wanted to put life back into the community and get the kids a lifetime of experiences that will last them a lifetime.
Okay.
You know, like coming to Umar, you're going to get something that's going to help you along.
Right.
And boxing is one sport that can really show you and teach you that you're not as bad as you think you are. You can't fight as good as you think you can.
Thank you.
It has so many humbling effects.
Yeah.
You know, it really, really can change these kids' lives because it makes them conscious. It makes them conscious of rules and regulations, things that you can do and you cannot do. I'm saying boxing is a life changer.
Yeah, it is.
And I wish that I could put every kid in the city in boxing, and you would see a difference within maybe 1 or 2 months.
Okay.
You would see the change. You would really see the change.
Well, I did find out one thing that I love about what you do. Every second Wednesday of the month, you do what you call a food drive for the people on North Avenue.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. It's every week.
Oh, every week. I stand corrected. Every week.
Every Wednesday at 12 o'clock.
Okay.
We get maybe from 1,000 to 1,500 pounds of fruit and vegetables.
Right.
And we give it away free. First come, first serve. If somebody want to come and take a box, take it. Because we don't want to take anything back and we don't want to throw anything away.
Wow. That's
So, you know, like, why should we be in the community and not doing other things? See, we are a staple in the community, and we just got to get back, you know, and that's what a lot of people don't have conscience of, giving back.
Come on.
It gets real hard, you know, especially when you see and you're in a position where you can help.
Yeah.
All you got to do is just do it.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't rocket science stuff, you know. If you feel it in your heart and you see it in your heart, do it.
Marvin, we're coming close to the end of the show, and what I would like for you to do is give some advice on how we can give help to other people back to each other. Instead of, you know, we take it from people, how can we help other people?
Well, it's our responsibility. It's our community, our responsibility. And you gotta give back. You can't live if you don't give back. And you can't get back if you don't live.
Wow.
So
yes.
it's just common sense. You know, you gotta live to give. You can't live if you don't give. You
That's
know,
right.
you have to have a conscience.
Absolutely.
You know, because we are here for a reason.
Yeah.
God put us in our place for a reason.
Come on.
Sometimes we just gotta figure it out. And once you figure it out, I didn't figure out what my purpose is.
Right.
My purpose is to give and to help
Right.
the kids. You know, and see, when you help the kids, you'll be blessed.
Absolutely. And the same with me. My purpose in my ministry is to help people heal through their pain so they can have a better life. But not only but generally people, period, kids, adults, everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And see, Umar boxing is a movement. It's a movement.
Yeah.
And one of the movements is put the guns down, put the gloves up. Take the beef off the street, and the boxing gyms we all can win. Let's work it out.
I like that. I like that motto. That's a good motto.
Yeah.
Well, what I like to do, can you just show me a couple moves? That's all I want to know.
Well,
Can you just show me a couple moves?
Got the jab, right
there you
hand,
go.
hook,
There you
uppercut,
go.
Pop, pop, boom, boom.
That's what I like, because that's what we do in karate. We just like...
it's all about technique. You got the right technique, hey.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you, Marvin, for being a blessing to me on this show and for just coming on telling your story.
Yeah.
And I do pray that your story will reach so many people, so many children who are less fortunate than you and I are. And I hope that they come to your program because it's a good program. And he's located on
1217 West North Avenue.
There you go.
Phone number 410-728-3600. Cell number 410-808-1964. If you want some help, we got it for you. Umar. Umar is an Arabic word that means life and lifetime.
All right.
So you want to get some life, come to Umar. We'll help you out.
And you just got the information, so make sure you take it down. And I want to say thank you to all of you who have supported me in the show. And I just say thank you again. I love you all. I love you all. And I just want to ask God to take care of you. And y'all be blessed. And I will see you next time. Thank you for being a part of the show. I love you.